Buddha is the great powerful leader of the world, replete with all merits and virtues, causing enlightening beings to abide herein, thereby teaching them to be superior people. To countless boundless Buddhist places they can go and draw near, always taken into the company of Buddhas, thus causing them not to regress. To destroy the wheels of birth and death and turn the wheel of the pure wondrous teaching without attachment to any world, such is the teaching for enlightening beings. All sentient beings fall into evil ways, bound and oppressed by measureless pains. To be saviors and reliances for them is the teaching for enlightening beings. This is enlightening beings' abode of initial determination, with single-minded will seeking the unexcelled path. As is the teaching of which I speak, so is the teaching of all the Buddhas. In the second abode of preparing the ground, enlightening beings should form this thought: all sentient beings everywhere I vow to induce to follow the Buddha's teaching. With a mind to aid them, with compassion, to give them peace and ease, to establish them securely, with sympathy and acceptance, protecting sentient beings, looking upon them as the same as themselves, as teachers and as guides, once abiding in these sublime states of mind, next they are directed to study and learn, to always enjoy peace and quiet and right meditation, and draw near to all good associates. Speaking gently, with no roughness or harshness, always speaking appropriately to the situation, without fear, comprehending the meaning of the teaching and acting in accord, leaving ignorance and delusion behind, the mind unmoving. This is the practice of beginning study for enlightenment. Those who can do these things are true children of the Buddhas. I now explain what they should practice. Thus should Buddha children diligently study. In the third abode of enlightening beings, practice, they should earnestly contemplate, according to Buddha's teaching, the impermanence, painfulness, and emptiness of all things, the absence of self, person, and activity. All things cannot be enjoyed. None accord with their names. They have no location. There's nothing of what is conceived, no true reality in them. Those who contemplate thus are called enlightening beings. Next, they are to observe the realms of sentient beings and urge to contemplate the elemental cosmos. All the various differentiations of the worlds they should be urged to contemplate and observe. The worlds of the 10 directions and space, their earth, water, fire, and air, the realms of desire, form, and formlessness, they are exhorted to investigate thoroughly, examining the individual distinctions of those realms, their substances and natures exhaustively. Receiving this teaching and diligently cultivating its practice is what is called being true Buddha children. Enlightening beings in the fourth abode, noble birth, are born from the teachings of the sages. Comprehending that existence have no existence, they transcend things and are born in the realm of reality. Their faith in Buddha is firm and unbreakable. Their dispassionate mind contemplating things is at peace. Whatever beings there be, they comprehend all are essentially false, without true reality. Worlds, lands, actions, and rewards, birth, death, and nirvana are all like this. Buddha children, contemplating things this way, are born from Buddha parents and called Buddha children. To know the accumulation and fulfillment of all the Buddha's teachings in past, present, and future worlds, they thus study to the ultimate end. All the enlightened ones of past, present, and future, they can contemplate all equal, in which various distinctions cannot be found. Those who meditate thus comprehend the 3 time frames. If any can practice diligently, according to the teaching, the virtues of this fourth abode, such as I am now extolling, they will soon accomplish unsurpassed enlightenment. From here, enlightening beings of the fifth abode, called the abode of fulfilling skill and means, enter deeply into infinite expedient means, developing ultimate virtuous action. The virtues produced by enlightening beings are all to rescue living beings. Dedicated to abiding and comforting them, they wholeheartedly pity them and liberate them. Removing difficulties for all beings, drawing them out of existences, making them happy, they pacify all, leaving none out, making them all turn to nirvana, full of virtue. Sentient beings are boundless, incalculable, countless, inconceivably many, and cannot be told of or measured. Enlightening beings accept this teaching of the Buddha. These Buddha children in the fifth abode develop skillful means to liberate sentient beings. The saint of great knowledge with all virtues enlightens them with teachings like this.